Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning. Taking a look at our weather today with Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert kind of came and invaded your space a little bit, looking at the radar and what we're seeing, and kind of similar to what we saw yesterday, storms here in our region, but we're seeing a lot of blue and white kind of in Northern California. What does that mean?
That is some very light snow invading those parts of Siskiyou County, also some portions of Klamath and Lake counties this morning. It's all very light this morning, but we'll start to see the coverage and the intensity picking up a little bit later in the day. So we'll go ahead and show you that with Stormcast, and we'll stop this right around lunchtime. You can see more of this starting to creep over to the west of the Cascades, and then everything becomes much more widespread into this afternoon and evening. And you're seeing some of these yellows, some of these oranges popping up on Stormcast. And those colors are indicative of some heavier bursts of rain, also maybe even some thunderstorms in the mix. So all of this is going to be pretty widespread as we head into the overnight hours, and then into Saturday morning. I think coverage will be even more widespread, and then that will continue right into the afternoon and evening. So Saturday's forecast is essentially going to be the same as Friday's forecast, except again coverage will be a little bit more expansive as opposed to Friday, and that I think will be substantially drier into Sunday. Here's some of these water projections we're expecting through Saturday night, and it's going to be a pretty equal affair from the basin to the coast down to Siskiyou County. It looks like all of us are going to pretty much have the opportunity to get anywhere between 2/10 of an inch of rain to 1/2 an inch, if not a little bit more. It just kind of depends on the luck of the draw and if you can get underneath one of those heavier bursts of rainfall. So in light of that, for today, here's your playground forecast for Cinco de Mayo, and this would maybe be a good day to just keep it inside, as there will be those shower chances. It won't be a complete washout, but it'll just be something annoying that you'll have to keep track of. So shower and thunderstorm chances all throughout the day, especially during the afternoon and evening. Temperatures today are going to be about 10 degrees below average for this time of the year, and winds will be gusting out of the south and southwest between 20 to 30 miles per hour outside of the Rogue Valley. And then overnight, the winds are going to calm down, but the rain and the thunderstorms will not. And temperatures will continue to be on the cooler side. We'll be in the 30s for the east side, 40s for west side valleys, and middle 40s there along the coast in Brookings. Again, like you saw on Stormcast, there's going to be even more expansive coverage of showers and thunderstorms along the coast on Saturday, but then starting to dry out into Sunday, and we'll have one more pretty wet day for Monday. But after that, the overarching pattern is that we're going to get much drier and much warmer as we head into next week. So a few more days of what feels like a late winter, early spring pattern, but then we're going to start to trend back into that more late spring, early summer pattern. So here's that 7-day forecast for the coast. Still lots of chances of rain through Tuesday, but then we start to dry out and warm up after that, and we'll see the return of Mr. Blue Sky. That process is probably going to happen a little bit earlier in Siskiyou County, maybe as early as Tuesday, but then really starting to warm up into Wednesday and Thursday. Could potentially be sunny and 75 by the time we get to Thursday. We could be sunny and 68 for the Klamath Basin, which is right at room temperature, just kind of depending on your preference of room temperature. And then for the Cascades and Siskiyous, we can maybe add 2 to 3 quick inches of snow up towards Crater Lake over the next 48 hours, but a lot of that is probably going to melt. And then for the Rogue Valley, temperatures will be in the 60s over the next 4 to 5 days with lots of shower and thunderstorm chances, but then the return to sunnier and warmer weather for Wednesday and Thursday.